Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my animated intro that you're going to see right now. If you're a returning subscriber, you already know that this is a beauty channel, but every now and then I do like to put things on my channel that have more of a technical aspect because I am also a YouTuber. If I stumble upon something that is helpful to me, I like to pass it along to others. So if you are here for beauty, hang around, go check out some of my other videos that are about the topic of beauty, or just stay, watch the video, and just support your girl Savvy. If you're here from the techie side, or you're just another YouTuber who wants to find out a little bit more about this topic, then just continue to watch. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. So I've been wanting to just share this really quick video to talk to you about my animated intro. I just wanted to share with you all how I got this intro and what it cost me and all of that jazz. I'm sure you have seen many of the animated intros that have been floating around on YouTube in the beauty community especially. It's typically YouTubers who have a lot of subscribers who are able to afford that animation. I did locate the individual that they are all buying those animations from. I located his Instagram account. Actually, I think if you search like Beauty Guru animated intros or something like that, if you search for that, you can find his YouTube account where he has actually uploaded all of the animated intros into like one compilation video or two. He has a few videos. He's actually marketed himself here on YouTube for all of those intros that he created. His name is Michael Rusakov. Michael Rusakov, maybe his name. And I actually reached out to him on Instagram just so I could get a quote. I knew it was going to be very expensive, but I just wanted to have that information and know how much does he charge to do this. The cheapest price that I saw was $500. He actually gave me an example of the videos that cost $500. Then he had $600, $700 to $800, $900. The most expensive one that I see here is $1,000. And he, again, like linked all of these different videos that were at that price. And he requests that you pay a 50% deposit before he will even start on the project. Now, that was a little pricey. Now, this is just what he sent to me at that particular time. It is now 2019. I contacted him in March of this year. The price he sent me did not surprise me, but when you think about the fact that these intros are like 5 to 10 seconds long, they're really short, and you just paid $1,000 for it, and like, really? Really? I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to pay that kind of money, but I was happy that I got the information because I did want to know. He also sent me something that was very helpful, so I am very glad I contacted him. He sent me a link to some other products that he also sells in addition to the animated videos, and these are his visual effects. And you also saw the visual effects in the animated intro that I do currently have, and I'm going to tell you in a moment where I got that intro. But those visual effects are like those waves, and you can get them in all these different colors: orange, purple, white, pink, and rainbow color. And there's different like circles and like stars, but there's visual effects, visual transitions that you can purchase from him, and you can add those transitions into your videos. So I purchased that from him. He used that effect package in the animated videos that he created for those YouTubers. So I thought, if I can find someone else to create my animation for less, and then I buy his package, I can make it look a little bit like theirs without paying that kind of money for it. You won't believe it, but the transitions only cost $11. It was the unicorn kit. So Michael sells a unicorn kit that has all of his transitions, or several of the ones that he uses in their videos, and he sells it for $11. So you go to the link, you purchase that, download it, and then you're able to add those effects to your videos anywhere you want to, in any way you want to, not just for the intro. I will link the unicorn kit in the description box so that you can pick that up if you like. But that was a lot better than $500 to $1,000. So then I started researching other ways to get that animation. I stumbled upon some really good videos. Like one girl animated her entire video. She did a really good job, but it was so many steps. I was not interested in doing all of that. I just want it to be done for me. So I stumbled upon someone else's video that led me to an app. The app is called FIVERR. Okay, it's FIVERR, if that's how you say it. FIVERR. I don't think it's Fever, but it could be. It seems like an app where different people can advertise their product or service. I can't remember whose video I watched that led me to this app, but I saw someone's video. They actually purchased a $20 animation from this app. It was an animation that did not move. So if you're a creative person and you have some ideas on how you can use a still animation, and there's things you can do the still animation and put words and different things, but you could use that as a part of your intro and you only have to pay $20 for that, or at least that's the price right now. Or you can do like I did and request that they make it move a little bit and you'll pay a little bit more. I don't know if it's a team of them that does this. I don't really know. It's FIVERR-theojet or FIVERR-theojet, okay? Whichever it is. So I contacted that person and they were very responsive. Once you join this app, you can communicate back and forth. And I told them what I was looking for. And I told them that I wanted my animation to move, and they quoted me $75 for a moving animation. All I had to do was send them the picture that I wanted animated. So I went through my stash and I found a picture that I liked and I sent it over. The picture that I'm going to insert here on the screen actually has me holding an item, and I asked, can you remove the item from my hand? I really liked that particular picture, but I was holding something and I didn't want that in the picture. The person said, sure, I can remove it. And I wanted my shirt showing. I didn't just want my head because, you know, you can tell them just stop right there at your neck, but I wanted part of my shirt showing. So, yep, I can do it. Okay. FIVERR-theojet started on the project. Once the project was complete, they sent me a proof, and the picture, I kid you not, the animation looked exactly like the picture. And this was a process. You know, they're doing something creative for you and you're gonna have to communicate back and forth with the individual to get it the way you want it. And they were very, very easy to work with, perfect customer service. I couldn't have asked for better. I wanted to add music. I sent a music clip, a link to the music that I wanted to use from one of those websites where it's copyright free music. I sent that and they added it to the animated video. The original video had like gray background bubbles, and my face and body, my animation was a little bit larger and like filled the entire screen. Once we completed the project, I noticed that I was a little bit bigger than I wanted to be, and I didn't want to continue to ask them to make changes to it because I felt like I could change it myself. And I'll tell you what I did in a moment to shrink myself down. At the end, I decided I didn't really want those bubbles because I had discovered the unicorn kit and I thought that it would look conflicting. So I asked FIVERR-theojet to remove the gray background and just give me a white background. So that was the final product that I received. I received myself animated with a white background to the music that I requested. They did all of that for $75. I wanted my hair moving and they weren't able to do that, but I wanted my hair to move and my eyes to blink. They weren't able to move my hair, but they were able to move my neck, my head bopped a little bit, and my eyes blinked. So they were able to do all of that, add my name at the end, and subscribe. All of that for $75. That's what you will get from that person on the app if you want an animation done. I will link all of that information in the description box. The other things I'm going to tell you really quickly from this point forward are just things that I did to tweak and finesse my animation once it was sent to me. So if you want to know more, just keep watching. Once I got the animation that I'll let play right here, this was the original one that was sent to me. I noticed that my head was too big and all that. In Final Cut Pro, I was able to put the animation on top of a white background that I made even whiter with the editing. I was able to make the white solid background a solid white. Like, you could change the color of the background in Final Cut Pro. So I made it white. I put his, and if you are a person who edits video in Final Cut Pro, you know what I'm talking about. I put my intro on top of that white background in the timeline, and then I use the transform feature to just shrink myself and transform myself to make me the size I want it to be. I had to think about, like, how can I make myself smaller so that I don't have to bother them to shrink it. I'm sure they would have done it for me, but I just didn't want to at that point. I transformed it to make it smaller so that it wouldn't overwhelm the screen. I didn't like some of the blinking and the head motions. I didn't like how some of that looked. Look at me blinking. At first, my blinking was slower and I wanted it to be a little bit faster. So I edited that video and I sped it up so that I would blink a little bit faster. I moved myself around. I cut and pasted and I moved different parts of the video around so that I was blinking in certain places and moving in certain places just to my liking. The way they did it was perfectly fine, but I just tweaked it a little bit more to make it even more perfect for me. And then I added the unicorn kit, different parts of the unicorn kit. I saved it as a regular plain video first as well, and then I saved it once I edited it to my liking. It's up to you if you want to go the extra mile to edit it even further to get it perfect for you. So now, after shrinking my little head and adding the unicorn kit and adding the music, I'll play one more time the intro that I have as of right now. I know that my intro doesn't have as much pizzazz and movement and all of that you see on the larger YouTubers' accounts. For a smaller YouTuber like myself, if you don't have a large account, I try to really keep myself in check as far as where I invest my dollars, because I don't have 1 million followers. I don't need to spend $1,000 for a 7-second intro. I think that Michael's work is amazing. It's like certainly worth it, what he can do with those video animations. I love his work. I really wanted one of his. I could not justify to myself spending that kind of money on an intro with a channel my size. So I found an alternate way. And some of you may even say, well, I'm not even gonna spend $75, girl. That's a lot. But I felt like $75 was much more reasonable and a more appropriate price to pay for my size channel. And again, you have the option to just do the $20 animation and you can use yourself still, or you can find some other apps and some other ways to make yourself move once you get the still life animation sent to you. So there's options. The bottom line is, it's a pretty good beauty guru animated intro knockoff for a fraction of the cost. I hope that this has helped you all if you have been looking for a way to create an animated introduction of yourself in your videos and you don't want to spend that kind of money to do it. If you are willing to spend the coins and you just really didn't know how to find out where they were getting it made, I'll link all of Michael's information in the description box, as well as the person I actually purchased mine from. I'll link that in the description box too. So thank you guys for watching. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy, signing out.